I am a father, I am a husband, I am a veteran, I am a student. I am retired Sergeant First Class Vincent Rocco Vargas, graduated from University of Arizona Global Campus with a bachelor's degree in social and criminal justice. Well, I joined the military because I lost my full ride scholarship, and I felt the only thing I can do right by being a father and also trying to make my parents proud was to join the military. In my 4 years, I did 3 combat tours, 2 to Afghanistan, 1 to Iraq. And when you go to war, you learn a lot about yourself. You learn a lot about the world and how we overcome hardships. At one point, I lost 2 friends that were significant. Goodness. There were significant leaders in my life that still today impact how I see the world and how I raise my kids. After losing them, I knew that it was time to maybe transition out and try something different. My heart was tired of the war life. You know, my family wasn't doing well. I was gone so much. Losing friends, it was starting to wear on me. So I wanted to try something different. Transitioning out was tough, trying to put life into perspective and what's important and what's not. And pretty fast I realized how when you strip away the uniform, you strip away the mission, it kind of leaves you feeling empty. While playing college baseball, I did 2 years of theater, and I felt something in doing theater that I've never felt in my entire life. Watching how I can make people smile or have them feel, you know. I started doing YouTube, and that is what kind of sucked me back into the idea of trying to become an actor. Back in California, they were doing the auditions for Mayans, and I called a buddy. I said, hey man, I'm in town, I'm filming some other stuff. Would you know anyone? And he said, yeah. And the next day was in the casting office doing an audition for Mayans, and me and my wife were like, this is happening. Like, and she's like, you ready? I'm like, yeah, I've been ready. Like, let's do this. You know, it's kind of like opportunity meets preparation, you know, and then a little bit of luck at the same time. Finding your purpose isn't easy. I mean, it takes work. And I think it takes a lot of trying things and realizing that's not for you to really find what is. There's a quote that says, fail often, fail early, which I think is a lot of my life. I've failed a lot early on and often enough to learn so much from that I feel like I have more success now than I have failure. And that feels good. And it feels good to know that, you know, I'm still building, I'm still growing. You know, I've always been a person of service, and so I feel like the best way I can help others and also help myself is providing service for others. And so as I've gone through these phases of learning how to heal my own things, I felt like I never ran into a counselor that really understood me, that kind of walked in my shoes, that kind of chewed the same dirt. And I felt like maybe if I did find someone, it would have been an easier transition. It would have been an easier process. And so I feel like maybe if guys like me who struggle in this space decide to go towards the counseling route, maybe a veteran will come to us and open up a little sooner. Maybe we can kind of bridge that healing faster. And maybe to get them more comfortable. Maybe we can save more lives because they're more comfortable knowing that they're talking to someone who's done the same thing and is relatable. I try and create a place from social media, from my books, everything I do. I try and create a place that others can come to me and ask, well, how did you do it? Or what can I do? And I can just hand them to different resources that I've nurtured throughout the years. I'm going to finish my master's degree in psychology, and I'm going to do, there's a bridge program so I can be a counselor for veterans is what I hope to do. And since I have this platform and people kind of watch what I do and I display my wins as well as my losses, I think it humanizes the process for them too. Like they could do it too. You know, they have kids, they have a wife, they have a career. I have that too. Because I'm not special, right? Like I'm a basic infantry dude who had high enough scores to get into the military, luckily, right? And struggles with dyslexia. I mean, you've heard all the bad things in my life or the things that were negative. And so I'm no different than anyone else. And for me to be able to get my degree at 40 years old, I think is just a testament to like anyone could do it if I could do it.